So I got asked to do a talk in Tulsa, and that went actually live this morning. And then with very short notice, I got asked to do a talk in New York at SUNY. So it was the same application that went through, right? But the one place kind of sat on it for like 4 months. Yeah, SUNY did. And maybe somebody dropped out. I have no idea, but whatever, so that was good. So I had to kind of try to keep the talks a little separate. I talked to Taylor about this the day we got this second invite. So I had a commitment the night before they wanted to film the SUNY. So I had to take a red eye from the West Coast to the East Coast. So I slept for 2 hours on the flight or something, and I wasn't prepared. And so I think really the message is that we as your clients and students really have to do, and you can share this with others, of course, really have to do what you guys tell us to do, which is when Mina says, you're a month away, you should be in final writing mode. I was never there. I was writing until I was tweaking, for SUNY until 24 hours before the talk. I mean, I had already memorized a big chunk of it, but anyway, so far too late, far too slow. And I'm the guy that used to get, I used to fly to Japan, get off the plane, get on a bullet train, go right to a 5,000 seat auditorium and get up and give a talk on medical stuff that I researched on, that I started writing on the flight over, right? So I'm like the ultimate procrastinator, partially because I knew this stuff, but also because I had some slides. So the point is, when you guys say you should be, you should have your final draft done a month out, and you should then be immediately in memorization mode. There's a reason you say that. And I had a great but extensive international travel schedule this winter, was essentially gone from home for 3 months. And so I had all this other stuff going on, but it's still not an excuse. And so if you want to smoke a TED Talk, the one that I did at SUNY, we taped it, and the audio didn't turn out well. The video was less than ideal. And, my delivery was pretty good. I think the content was really good. My delivery was pretty good, but all in all, it was a rushed product, and it shows. Tulsa, I think I was really pleased. I saw it for the first time this morning. I think it was really good. So I think I pretty well nailed the second one, but also I realized that, I've never been one, I'm 64 now, so I'm a little older. I'm not as resilient as I once was at your age. And, you need to not take care of yourself physically. And I was burning the candle at too many ends. My wife said, you're doing too much again. And it showed, especially in the first talk. I think it wasn't quite what I wanted it to be. So the message is, you have the right to use me as an example of a guy that said, I should have listened to you more closely. I mean, I've been tickled with everything I've done with you guys, and I want to do some more. I want to get on your make money kind of thing and get some more talks going. Thanks a lot. And, just hammer on people to do what you guys say. I mean, now I'm like excited, like, gee, I want to do another one because I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh my gosh, do it.
Probably not the same topic, maybe related, but it's like, I know exactly what I'm going to do now. And part of it was, I didn't understand that when you start the talk intensive, it's not because you've already been chosen to do a talk. It's you're writing your talk that you're then going to use for the TED stage, but also elsewhere. And I didn't understand that. And I know, so when I used to write a lot of grants, when I would write an NIH grant, right, for research, the beauty of doing that, whether I got the grant or not, was because it forced me to put together this big, long, 23-page document on all of the science in this space. So I had this expertise. And then later on, you could just pull a piece out, and that's a chapter for a book, or you could pull a piece out. And that's really what this is like. It's structured and it's all learned. You guys know what you're doing, and it's structured, learned guidance that delivers. I mean, it was exactly as you all said it would be. We're going to submit, and we went through, I think I went to 13 applications before I got a call, and then it was like The other one came without any other applications submitted. It just was delayed. So the camaraderie and the community support is also invaluable. Well, and from the community too. I mean, you learn so much. Gosh,
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.